Hey there, happy morning senior kids. Once again I'm here with yet another class, that is EVS, Environmental Studies. So in Environmental Studies we had learned different shops, that is in my neighborhood. Okay, different types of houses we had learned. Okay, today we are going to learn people who involves in building the houses. People who involves in building houses. But before that, I'm going to show you some pictures of houses. First, I'm going to show you the wooden house. This is the wooden house. Okay, next I'm going to show you the picture of a bungalow that we had studied already. Next, I'm going to show you the building. Okay, next one more bungalow, another design of the bungalow. Okay, and another bungalow here I have. Okay, next I'm going to show you the office, post office. Okay, this is post office. Next, hospital. We all went to the hospital, isn't it? Hospital. Another hospital I have here with me. So these are some different kinds of building. Have you seen different kinds of building or houses yet? Where do they are located? They are located on the ground. Okay. Does all these houses, buildings have the same design or the same structure? Yes, no, they don't have the same design and they don't have the same structure also. Okay, who do you think who builds this house? Do you have any idea? It is an architect. Okay, this is an architect. This is an architect, or he is an architect. Do you know who an architect is? Architect is a person who designs, make different designs to make the building. Okay, architects, they designs they build the school, skyscrapers. They build even hospitals, different buildings, theaters. They even design for the church also. They also design for the railway station. Not only that, all the building that is being used by people or different kinds of houses we live in is designed by the architect. Okay, before building any house or any building, what does an architect do? Architects makes a design. Now, what is meant by design? What is meant by design? Now, in this picture, you can see a person standing. This person is an architect, and here you could see the design. Design is nothing but it is a plan. Okay, before constructing any building, the architect, what is the work of an architect? They think of how many people are going to stay in that building, for what purpose the building is going to be built, how many people will be coming in that place. Okay, keeping all this in mind, what do an architect do? They make a design, and after making a design is nothing but it is a plan of an architect. How we are going to build this house, how we are going to build this building. Okay, once they finish the plan, they make a model. They make the model of the building in, that is, wooden house. Okay, wood house with the plastic. Sometimes they use the wood, sometimes architect use the plastics. So here in this picture also you could see the model of a house. Okay, so this is the work of an architect. Architect, they first think that, for example, just take away the building. Okay, and for making a building, first they will think of how many floors they need. what kind of building it will be there, whether it will be an apartment or it will be an office building. So they have to think everything. Okay, so if it is an apartment, what the architect do, they think of how many house can be built in, how many flats can be built in a particular floor, and how many floor is needed. Okay, if it is an office, they have to architect has to plan for many small rooms with, that is called offices. If it is a school building, school needs a medium sized room for all the children to sit in. If it is a theater, it need a big space, okay, to arrange the chairs in the theater to sit and watch the movie. If it is a church, they have to think of the position where they have to sit and what kind of arrangement should be done in the church. If it is a railway station, then architect has to think that it should be very large. Okay, they have to think that it should be built in very large, so that hundreds and hundreds of people may come through the doors. Okay, children. So before constructing anything, what does an architect do? Architect keeps everything in that mind. For what purpose the building will be used for? How many people will come and go in that particular place? How many people will pass through that place in a day? Okay. Once an architect finished making the design, what does he do? He gives the design to the construction company. The construction, they will start constructing the house, which is supervised by an architect. Architect will be there in the place of construction and he will supervise all the work of the construction, keeping the safety of the people, those who are living in that building, in the mind. Okay, children. So whatever an architect makes the design or the plan, they have to keep it in mind that it should be efficient for the people, those who are living in that house or in that building. Okay, so this is the work of an architect. Okay, so kids, did you understand that how important is architect? An architect, what does he do? He makes the design according to the building, what the people needed. For example, if a man needs house, then he has to plan for a house. He has to make a design for house. If the people need school, then he has to design for the medium-sized rooms. If it is an office, then architect has to design small rooms for the offices. Okay, so everything architect keeps in his mind, and after that he designs and he makes the model of that building and gives to the construction company, where construction company will construct a house or the building which is being supervised by an architecture. Okay, children, so this is the work of an architect. So architect is the first person who involves in building a house. In the next class, we are going to see another person who involves in building our house. Okay, children, until then, it's your auntie saying bye and do take care of yourself. Bye.